would you do if you were told that you had only a 4% chance of survival? Today's guest, George Cordoba, faced exactly that reality after being diagnosed with advanced melanoma and 8 brain tumors. But instead of giving up, after several years of treatment, George took control of his health and his life. And now, after 10 surgeries and a major shift to natural healing, he's been cancer free for more than 10 years. Hi, I'm Debbie Sadie-Fi, and welcome back to day 73 of our Proven Cancer Strategies Revealed 90 Days to Cancer Resilience. In this inspiring clip, George shares how he transformed his life and healing against all odds. His story will leave you with powerful insights about the importance of mindset, nutrition, and taking back control of your health journey. Let's dive into George's incredible journey of resilience and healing. George is a professional speaker, transformational health and life coach, and a best-selling author. After 10 years, 10 surgeries, and a 4% chance of survival, George beat the odds. He survived an advanced melanoma with metastasis of 8 brain tumors. 2 of them were inoperable, and pharmaceuticals almost destroyed his body. So he decided to go the natural route and heal himself. And here he is today, speaking with us, cancer-free for 10 years. Wow, that is incredible. So this experience has radically changed his life, and it became his mission and passion to share his story and inspire others and help others to do the same. As he says, I see my advanced cancer experience as a blessing because surviving it gave me the chance to sing the song I was born to sing. Wow, that is so incredible and so inspiring. And I'm so privileged to have you here. So maybe that's a great introduction, but maybe you can talk a little bit more about your journey. I think it's so important for our audience to hear about your story.
Yes, thank you. And thanks for that wonderful introduction. Yeah, as Debbie mentioned, I survived an advanced cancer with mets in the brain. Those tumors she mentioned were in my brain. I survived the battle with melanoma for 10 years. I took 10 surgeries and many different treatments. Melanoma at the time was not really, they didn't know what to do. See it almost like the COVID virus. They were just panicking about how to deal with it. So I was one of the, let's say, guinea pigs at the time, but like everything else, and I'm just sharing my experiences. I'm not having any agenda, just as Debbie said, once I survived this, when I had only 4% chance, according to the traditional medicine world, I thought, why can't I be one of those 4? Most of the people think, oh my God, 96 didn't make it. So I started with that attitude, the half full glass instead of the empty side. So I don't wish this experience to anybody, but for me, I'm sure, because I'm a man of faith, but that it was a plan. I was previously, I said my previous life, I was in technology. I ended up being an executive in technology, and I got sick with 5 young children. And so that changed my life. But like I said, it wasn't for me, it was like, it can't be. It can't be. You blessed me with 5 kids and then now you're taking me away. I know I'm going to leave one day, but is it now really? So I took the attitude of fighting this thing, but also with a leap of faith. And I must say, you mentioned it about pharmaceuticals, they weren't working for me. And on year 8 out of 10 fighting the disease, I decided to just stop all those treatments and go natural. the first thing I did was detox my body. I went with a naturopath that was highly recommended. And thanks to my conversation with him and me agreeing to go and do a body reset, practically, physically speaking. But the moment that I was able to say that I was cancer-free against what the medical world says, you're in remission. In my case, they say spontaneous remission because they couldn't understand how in the world with my quote unquote condition, I was able to survive it. And still today, when I go, let's say for an ear doctor or whatever, and I write my medical history, they can't believe it. They're just saying, wow, you're a miracle and this and that. We're all miracles. So, yeah. And so what happened, I am convinced that as a fellow coach and friend says that my disease was a divine tap in my shoulder saying, George, you got to change your ways because you're killing yourself. And by the way, I was pretty good in my eating. An ex-athlete playing tennis. I played collegiate tennis here in the United States, but I also played internationally. I tried to play pro. So I did some nutrition for competition in those days. Things have changed in many ways. There's always new things. And definitely what we eat is very important. And that's what I did. The first step I took was just cleanse my body, take all those chemicals that I was being given for 7 years. And in a period of 42 days, I was basically feeling so good. And actually in those 42 days, I have already made that my decision that I would not go back for traditional treatments, radiotherapy and so forth. But already feeling that way, I thought I'm going to be on the other side. I'm going to end up being a survivor, which, by the way, one of my motivations was to be the first survivor in my family. Since I was a kid, I say that on my book, the best-selling book in Amazon, I seen cancer taking my family members since I was 4. And I started fearing this, which is part of this belief that we have with this particular disease, chronic disease. Anyway, that was another thing that motivated me to be the first person that beats the odds in my family, even though later on I realized that, and I learned with research that cancer is not really hereditary. It's more our culture and our ways. We actually copy what we've seen from our generations, our families. And in some cases, it could be, for example, in diabetes and stuff, but even there, it's if you have a different lifestyle than your family, that you know that all my family has, the females have been having cancer. And I know of this, what you may call it, these twins, identical twins, that mom and grandmother and great-grandmother had cancer, and they were identical twins. And one of them decided to go, in her case, vegetarian, and change certain things in her lifestyle as well. Sleeping, not going to party so much and stuff like that. Guess what? She didn't get it, but her twin sister did. So there's a lot of research out there that somehow, for some reason, some entity, and I'm not just going to say which one, doesn't want to hear this stuff, and they don't publish this. But definitely, I call it the pharmacy, God's pharmacy, and we have it there. We just have to have faith that would work, and not and try to go back and regain our power to say, hey, what if there's other alternatives? Everybody, when you hear the word cancer, everybody goes running to see somebody with a white coat, a doctor, female or male, that to help. And we tend to, and I did it for a while, give him our power. Whatever the doctor said, the doctor is trying, but he's not the one that's going to heal you. It's us.
George's story is a powerful reminder that even in the face of the most daunting odds, healing is possible when you take control of your body and your mind. His transformation through natural healing and determination is a real, true testament to the strength of the human spirit. If you found this clip inspiring, then please like and share this video. And don't forget to sign up for our Proven Cancer Strategies Revealed series. By signing up, you will get daily expert and survivor videos just like George's delivered straight to your inbox. Just click the link in the description below to join us on this journey to cancer resilience. Thanks for watching, and remember, you need to also stay